Am I doing this right?
세계적인 숙박 공유 서비스 에어비앤비는 지난해 1년간 어디서든 살아보기 캠페인을 진행했습니다. 이 프로그램에는 전 세계에서 31만 4천 명이 지원해 단 12명의 참가자를 선발했는데요. 이번에 선정된 참가자들은 미국, 영국, 프랑스, 캐나다, 아르헨티나 등 여러 나라 출신으로 새로운 문화적 경험을 찾는 젊은 가족, 열정적인 다세대 가족, 벤처기업가, 의료 분야 연구자 등 다양한 배경과 이색적인 관점을 가진 이들로 구성되어 있습니다. 그중 미국 참가자로 선정된 스테파니와 피트는 그동안 70개국 이상을 여행했으며 최근 에어비앤비의 지원을 받아 한국에 입국했습니다. 부부가 한국에 와서 가장 좋아하게 된 음식은 바로 치맥입니다. 막걸리는 힘들어야 마시라며 막걸리에 푹 빠진 스테파니는 노량진 수산시장에도 자주 방문합니다. 부부는 가는 곳마다 질서있게 줄 서 있는 한국인들에게 놀라서 기록하곤 하는데요. 한국의 대중교통은 헐리우드 스타들의 입소문을 타고 미국에서도 깨끗하고 효율적이기로 유명하죠. 부부 역시 한국의 버스와 지하철에 큰 감동을 받아 기록으로 남겼고 SNS에서 큰 화제가 되기도 했습니다. 스테파니 가족이 처음 한국을 방문해 어떤 느낌을 받았는지 번역해 공유합니다.
We're just gonna go get a taxi and then we'll do a little debrief. But we're in Seoul, and so far, we love it. We haven't left the airport, but we love it so much. Okay, I'm obsessed with these crosswalks already because they're red right now. But when it's time to go, they turn green. Go! Look, it turns green! So we got SIM cards, we got PCR tests. I haven't left the airport, but first impression so far is that this is a very well-designed, efficient, friendly place. Leaving the airport could not have been easier or more welcoming and efficient. And yeah, first impressions are very good. Mask mandate outside ended yesterday, Monday, but everybody's wearing masks, so we're gonna put our masks on outside.
They like to smoke nice and discreetly here in Korea. So that's like a pod where people go and smoke, and then there's like extractor fans taking away the smoke, which is pretty
So
cool.
our first sighting of this stream that has a name that I cannot yet pronounce. Give me some time. I'll look into it. It is incredible. I have not been to a public space quite like this, and we've only done a tiny section. It's so nice and so green, and the water's really clear. And Hayes is loving it. Duck has little tiny baby ducks. Do you see the baby ducks? Ducklings? Okay, I still can't pronounce it, but I read a little bit about it. Basically, it was a river here, and then after the war, people moved into central Seoul, and because of that, they moved along the river, and it became an eyesore filled with trash and sewage and stuff like that. So in 1958, they covered it up with concrete. It was covered for like 20 years or something. Then there was a highway on top of it, and then there was a mayor in 2003 who launched the restoration project. It cost $900 million. This stream goes for 6.8 miles. And they had to uncover a highway and pump all sorts of water in. And I think there was a lot of criticism, but now it is enjoyed by locals going to work and tourists. And I don't know, I'm a big fan. That's a lot of money, but it is a pretty incredible public space. We promised Hayes we'd get him a little Tayo truck. I expect we're gonna have a tantrum leaving the store. Oh, it's already started. Looking for breakfast and not having much luck, but then out of this building came like an army of tourist information people dressed in red.
We are here. We're here. You go this way, 2 blocks.
Okay.
There's a place called Nangman Bimbap.
Okay.
They have like rice rolls and steamed onion
Okay, great.
soups too.
Thank you. Somebody else's YouTube that these like self-service bars are really common where you get your own water and soup and kimchi and stuff. So this is our first experience with that. I couldn't find the chopsticks, but they were in this little drawer.
You want to see the drill too? You want your chopsticks too? There you go, sir.
I've also never really had gimbap somehow. Hayes already massacred this one, but we got a fried shrimp in it. It's also got pickled carrots. I don't know what this is. Some kind of mushroom maybe. I saw pieces of imitation crab in there. Spinach, daikon. It's covered in mayonnaise and something that looks like honey mustard as well. I don't know. It's really good.
We also got some dumpling soup. We've got different dumplings in here. Got some kind of like, is that egg in here? There's a bit of this delicious broth. Leeks. I love leeks. There's huge leeks in here. All right, let's try it. That was a vegetable dumpling. That was delicious. And it's just really nice. I mean, and this broth that it's in is just not super flavorful, but delicious. It's a little bit of a chilly morning, so it's nice to have something warm. And yeah, really good.
It is sour.
Thank you.
And this one.
That was pretty good. Not bad. And it was 13,000 won, which is I think just over $10 for both those dishes. We were worried that Korea was going to be really expensive, and it's definitely pricier than a lot of the destinations we've been in. But that was pretty reasonable.
Great idea. They got these umbrellas while you're waiting for the crosswalk. Super smart, especially when it gets hotter in the summer. It's not too bad right now, but it's nice. Just had a bite of this dumpling. It's like a pork and it's got those like chives in it. Really delicious. Just came out nice and hot. A little bit of, what do you reckon this is? Like sesame oil or something?
Vinegar?
Vinegar. Delicious.
Okay, so these are the noodles, and they took the menu away. It had a description of them, but I don't know. Something about them being knife cut with bits of pork in here. Like lunch, it's very simple. Not a lot of strong flavors, but really, really nice ingredients. And the pork is really fatty and makes the broth tasty. I don't know. It's good. Hayes is doing okay. Sent Pete out to get breakfast sandwiches.
I'm on the hunt for breakfast. We passed this place yesterday. It's really close to our apartment.
They don't look particularly Korean, but apparently this is a very famous breakfast sandwich chain.
They have some really good looking egg sandwiches.
They look really good, so we're gonna try them and then we'll wrap up this vlog.
I mean, what is so mesmerizing about watching things being cooked on a griddle? I've just been stood here watching this whole thing just being made. It's crazy.
Thank you. Best.
Bacon best.
Also, if you want some scripture, you're in luck.
Bit stingy on the bacon, just 2 little pieces, but here we go. You got that thin layer of like an egg omelette in here. What can be best described as American cheese. Cabbage, which is a nice touch. Lots of butter on both sides of the bread. Sort of like a mayo-y type sauce, and then the bacon. Very good. Perfect breakfast sandwich.
So I think that'll conclude our travels to Seoul and our first impression.
여러분의 소중한 의견을 남겨주세요. 바쁘시더라도 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 지금까지 단골이시였습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.